iti panagmaymaysa, di mas paalam ti iliw ko, kumusta nga tan ni ay ayate, kun kunaday to'y puso, umanay laingin, nga akit ladawan mo, nga iso pangipapasak to'y iliw ko. Iti panagmaymaysa, di mas paalam ti iliw ko, kumusta nga tan ni ay ayate, kun kunaday to'y puso, umanay laingin, nga akit ladawan mo, nga isut pangipapasak to'y iliw ko, nga isut pangipapasak to'y iliw ko.
Alas 3 ti parbangon, mangigmo samit samiwen ni aya. May sa papel na sirayat na sibay mo, ako na ay ayaten ka. Di may sa anang tedken ka, ket puso nga grupagken ka, ngem di mo pulos pagarupen. Tagtagain pen na ka, tuy kantamang sagi, tapuso siyagrayo ken ka, ngamin awan kapadpadang at kaungga, awan makabulod ngadakat tuy puso, sikalaeng biyag ko, ngamin awan kapadpadang at kaungga, awan makabulod ngadakat tuy puso, sikalaeng biyag ko.
Radio KNDI 1270 AM, and our dear friend Chester Tangunan, who is over at the studio. Thank you for confirming that we are now live there. Just want to give a shout out to Teresita Aswandin, who is in England watching our program. Also, Pinoy Power Media, 104.7 FM and 100.3 HD2. Confirmation, they are picking up our broadcast right now. And we are also live over on Maui, 97.9 FM with Ray Patao, KRM Internet Radio. Good morning, everyone. I'm Larry Ordonez, and during our broadcasts, we will hear from many notable speakers from the medical profession. Today's health fair event is a community service collaboration of the Filipino Community Center, the Philcom Cares, Philippine Medical Association of Hawaii, and the Rigo Health. funding of this broadcast is made possible by Ethnic Education Hawaii. And right now, we are very fortunate to have with us Carl and Dr. Rhea, who's joining us today for more information about what to expect today. Hello, good morning, both of you, Dr. Rhea and Carl.
Good morning. Good morning po. Warmest aloha.
Good morning. Great to see everyone here.
I'm Rhea Bautista, and just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. We're here on site at the Philcom Center. We're on site here at the Philcom Center in Maipahu, and just my sincerest gratitude to 1270 AM KNDI and Larry for joining us today. We are here at our Spring into Health Fair, and we just wanted to share with you, some exhibitors that are here and kind of what you can expect. We have a bunch of people here who can talk about, Medicare, if they have questions on Medicare or Medicaid. Very important for Medicaid and the re-signing up for benefits. We also have Kaiser, who is doing vaccinations, COVID vaccinations, the shingles vaccine, and also flu. And everything is free, so please come down. And we're here from 10 to 2 p.m.
Yeah, and it's really exciting. We have close to 40 exhibitors here. Dr. Rhea mentioned Kaiser. We have HMSA. We have Aloha Care. We have other health plans that are here. We've got one of the most exciting things, a lot of prize wheels when I was walking around there. So, yeah, come in here, spin some prize wheels. I know Queens Neurology is here, and they had a prize wheel. There's a lot of great information that will help people navigate to get the health care that they need. That includes the Office of Language Access. So if you want to know resources, if you or your family member, they need help with interpretation, the Office of Language Access is here. They can help you. JACO Rehab is here. There's a lot of folks here doing assessments, blood pressure assessments. JACO Rehab is doing physical therapy assessments like falls assessments for elderly folks. So a lot of great services. Anything else you saw out there, Dr. Rhea, that was interesting?
Yes, and this isn't particularly for a particular age. And I think it's more for all ages, really. So we have the pre-med students who are here who can talk about how they can navigate into getting into medical school, or if they have any questions on what kind of activities the younger folks have around here, so they can talk about the MCATs, just that pathway into JABSOM. We also have an interesting one that I saw, Rich and Tidy, who is a organizing specialist, so she can talk about how to declutter your home and how can that bring stress relief to yourself and to your family as well.
Yeah, and Dr. Rhea, we know stress is a huge driver of poor health outcomes, correct?
Yes, that is
so,
correct.
yeah, I know when my place is cluttered, I feel incredibly stressed, and that leads to a lot of bad things happening inside my body. Decluttering is something that I highly advise folks. It relieves my stress.
Yes, absolutely, mine too. But yes, please, everybody come down 10 to 2 p.m. We're here. Tons of door prizes, so everybody who comes through the door probably will get something. So.
All right. Thank you for joining us, both of you, Dr. Rhea and Carl. I know you're very busy coordinating with exhibitors, so we'll give that chance to you. And then hopefully you will come back to our table and talk to our listeners once more.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
All right, so that's Dr. Rhea Bautista, Carl Barton joining us right here on our table for our media partners, and also joining us here. But before I bring them in, iyawis ko kada kayo amin na sangapadag, dingdingig iti radyo, kaslamatin kada kayo nga mangbuybuya iti programa tayo ditoy. Iyawis ko ti iumayo ditoy Filipino Community Center iti Waipahu, pag-iin nadalan may papanti salunat, karadkad, lalo ket kalpasan iti kada ti kalpasan ti kadda ti COVID-19. Ket kasapulan iti intayo pa ng salaknib ti bagbagi tayo tapno iti kasta mataginayon din tayo kina salunat. Ala ket tuloyan tayo ti programa tayo. Once again, thank you to Chester Tangunan, Radio KNDI, broadcasting our program and event today. Also, thank you to Emmy Anderson, Pinoy Power Media, 104.7 FM and 100.3 HD2. Also, big mahalo to Ray Patao over on the island of Maui, who is carrying our broadcasts there at KRM Internet Radio 97.9. And also welcome our dear friend David Florendo, who is pointing the camera at us to make sure that we do have a live feed for everyone to see what's going on here at the Filipino Community Center. Right now, I want to introduce our primary hosts in our program, and let's welcome Dr. Agnes Respicio Malate, who is the co-chair of Philcom Cares and committee co-chair of today's health fair. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There is one, and here's another one. Maybe one of you can sit there so that the people can watch us. And also joining us today is Richelle Matas Patage, who is the project manager of Philcom Cares. Welcome, both of you. Yeah, if you can turn on your mic there. There you are. Hello.
Naimbag, bigat yung amin, apo, nagdengdengag kada kami, at kami ito'y Philcom Center with Sir Larry or Manong Larry or just Larry.
Just Larry is fine.
But he's been a great supporter of our many community projects, so we're very thankful again to be here and in person for the first time that we are actually having a radio broadcast with you.
Yes.
So very excited. And
Well, I know what you look like, but this is my chance to see Rochelle.
di kayo pa nakakita yun,
You've been a star for too long, so I think I have to. I'll take my time.
I think you need to take over now, Rochelle, and she has been doing a great job.
Well, I usually love to hear Clement Montero and Agnes Malate on Mondays with Larry for the weekly shows, but I guess this is my time today. Hello, everybody. So today we're doing health services for the community, and it's really important for Filipinos, especially since, you know, for the highest recipients of such as Medicaid and SNAP, Filipinos are the highest recipients. So this is like services and access that they could get for free today. So I would take advantage and come in today.
That's a good point, Rochelle, because they're actually here people to help them explain and apply. So may kayo amin ito'y Philcom Center, amo yung mutin ay ito'y waipaho. Nagdingding kayo at kayo ti uwaho, may kayo ito'y sipsiputan nak ni Rochelle ta mas daawan nga amunak nga agsaot ti Ilocano oray hangko nga may diretso. This is the first time she's actually in a broadcast with me in live. So, Rochelle, who else is here, Rochelle?
Well, the first booth I have to mention is Philcom Cares, of course, and we are on the first left of the entrance. So we're doing with Kaiser Permanente vaccination clinic for 65 and older. It's Pfizer booster, which is recommended for ages 65 and older right now to get another booster. And we do have some health related sources such as eating healthy and also collection for food drive.
Yes, so where do they go if they want to donate for canned goods or food?
Well, today we're collecting at our booth for the Hawaii Food Bank. So you could just drop it off there until 2 o'clock today.
And next to us, Rochelle, is actually Times Pharmacy, and they are providing vaccinations as well. And what's different with what they offering is adate para shingles, Shingrix vaccine. So they kita natataangan nga kaslakan yak, umis-isom ni Manong Larry, no di yung makita iso na yan taradyo. Mabaling kayo nga umay nga ag-vaccinate para ta shingles, no, before nga at ta shingles yung talaga narigat data ka no mo. So in the ball, we have about 38 exhibitors today, and we are outside in the courtyard as well as in the ballroom. And to no madamdama adan to mangisuro ti agsala ti itik-itik no amuyo data sa dapay contest mi nga dete hula hoop ada dete Waipahu High School itoy. So come and show your moves, and also we'll be telling you more later.
Yeah, maybe we could do a little TikTok later.
The young ones will show us how to do the TikTok. Yeah.
You know, it's crazy in the Philippines. You can ask a lot of people, and they're more encouraged to do TikToks than here. So hopefully we can bring out that Filipino in us and just do a little dance. Maybe we'll see Larry dancing.
Oh yes. So, Larry, are you up to the
I
challenge?
am game.
All right.
Heard
Yes.
that.
Hula hoop too.
Any game.
All
Anywhere.
right, you guys, you heard that. So if you want to see Larry doing the hula hoop and doing a TikTok, come on down to the Philcom Center. And you know what we forgot to mention? We do have prizes. So the prizes mi pai at the gift cards para restaurante, Zippies. We also have for longs,
Yeah,
gas
tomorrow's
cards.
flight.
Yes, and our grand prize are $100 MasterCard. So
Oh, that's flexible.
that is flexible. So we have 2 of those.
Oh, nice.
But they do have to come down here
What
and
do,
visit.
do we have to shake it for that one? Do you have to do TikTok?
We have another prize for that. A surprise
okay.
prize for that. You don't have to shake your body, you move your body. But you do have to, well, actually, you have to move your body. Mabalin ngayon kayo ito'y agbisita na ito'y sabaling exhibitors mi. You have to go see at least 6 people, 6 exhibitors. At the day take card, economic prescription for health day jaya, spring into health. No mapangka, visitaan na ito exhibitors, markaan da te initial da, no basta da inom 6, nga initial day jay boxes, then they're eligible for the $100 gift card or some other goodies. Yes. So, and so we are here again at Waipahu at the Philcom Center. It's a beautiful day in Hawaii. No rain that happened yesterday. Cleared
Yeah,
up
we're
just for us.
lucky.
I
It
know.
was raining, and I think it said that we were supposed to have thunder or something.
Right? Well, we chased them away, Michelle, with our sunny presence here in Waipahu.
And there's lots of parking available. So, kada kayo amin na sa ngapadang agdingdingig iti radyo, awisan da kayo, iti yumayo dito, Filipino Community Center, iti Waipahu, libre da ito'y ken para iti publiko. O may kayo dito itap no iti kastakit agi innadal tayo may papanti salonat no kasano iti tayo pinangmentenar iti nasalonat nga pinagbiag. Libre. Aduda dito'y nga tumulong kada kayo 38 dagiti exhibitors dito'y sindadaan nga tumulong kada kayo. Ken mangrugi nangrugi na ito alas 10 itay agsa paginggana tayo iti alas 2 itay malem. But on radio, we will be here until 1 o'clock. And so we have Dr. Agnes Respicio Malate, Richelle Patage, giving us information. So, what do you like so far that you have seen?
Well, our booth. I have to say, refer back to Philcom Cares. But my favorite booth to visit is Office of Language Access, which provides language interpreters, especially in Ilocano and Tagalog, to gain access to government services or nonprofit. So they're here today, and they could also interpret if they needed. And then PMAH, I think that one is my second favorite because, oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, my first favorite is ethnic education, Hawaii. I have to mention Manang Larry here, inspiration to JC, and actually I am wanting to do that, especially when I saw the ballroom of your anniversary. Of course, I love to dress up to all of these events, but ethnic education for sure. And then office language access, PMAH. PMAH is like a family to us because we do have a lot of students volunteer, and every community meeting that we have, there's good representation from PMAH.
Very well said. And if you have been listening earlier, this broadcast is actually provided by Ethnic Education Hawaii, and with funding from the city and county grants and aid. So thank you so much to Ethnic Education Hawaii and the city and county of Honolulu. I love how we can just have a conversation here and, face to face, versus in the past 3 years, it wasn't very easy to do that. So narigat nga katungtung tayo amin. Isoy ita nakasaysaya at nga datayo amin itoy. There's a lot of organizations that I haven't seen, and even that the organizers, the committee make Dr. Rhea Bautista, Carl Barton with Derigo Health, and 2 interns from the Department of Labor and Industrial Relations, Hela Imua. So they've been helping with that, and of course our very own at Philcom Center, Shelly Carmona, and we've been at it since the beginning of the year, and it has come to a fruition. It's been fruitful, or we hope it will be fruitful, but it can only be fruitful if we have participants coming today. And even if it's just 100, we were thinking 200, 250, but 100, we consider that a success. But please come on down. Umay kayo ito'y kablaawan nyo ni Larry, kandagiti na dumadumay ito'y exhibit. And then, dagiti amok dagiti adoti kahit dati ballroom dancing umay dito ya. That duma dati balance tayo kat haan nga kasla idikwa tumataing tayo. So Jayco is here, and they're here to do some screening and to your balance and some tips on to how to keep your balance. And it's always good. Even the ora dagiti ubing kasla kini Richelle Kuma. Aduti bagpagkatan nga boxes. She's superpower here. She's been carrying these boxes of test kits, and Natalie Kamada, she and I hung up the sign in front of the Filipino Community Center. So these things about what's living healthy, it's not just about when you're sick, inka J doctor wano kitampi nurse. It's all the safety precautions that you can take. And insurance talaga importante data. And we can keep on talking, and we're so happy that we have this voice that we can transmit to all of you agdungdungg iti KNDI kundagite na dumadumang station, and then ito'y Facebook Pi. So hello Facebook friends. I know there are some regular ones that usually listen and help promote the Project Me. Agjus di agina kami amin at kada kayo.
All right, so our primary hosts of today's event, Spring to Health, we have Richelle Patage and Dr. Agnes Respicio Malate. Maybe one of you can stop over at Ethnic Education Hawaii, and we'll pan the camera so that they know who we are talking about and who is representing Ethnic Education Hawaii here in our health fair today. So you want to go ahead?
I can go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Dave.
So I'm walking over.
Yes.
Hello, follow me. You'll see the courtyard from, and I think she's really hard at work here. Ms. Lorene Godfrey, you are on Facebook and on the radio. And yes, and I'm going to pass on the microphone to you.
Aloha, Hawaii. So glad you're tuning in, and this is a wonderful event. I'm looking across the hall, and I see that they have vaccines for COVID and flu shots. So if you need that kind of service, this is the place to be today between 10 and 2 at the Philcom Center. But there's a lot of I've been inside. There's so many beautiful people in there with their different organizations. I went to one that they're giving free massages.
Ooh, we have to get that one.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, they're in the corner. Jocko, they're physical therapists, and they're here, and they have their tables out. You can go hop on. It's beautiful. I mean, where are you going to get that kind of help here?
Well, free. I mean, the first things that our dad teach us when we were downloading mobile apps. He said, the free one when we were like 5. He said FREE, free. It's ingrained, right? So we have to. When you hear that, come on, guys, come on, let's go. And I'm calling you guys because it's FREE.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of free services here today and
Yeah.
free resources. So tell us about.
I do want to talk about ethnic education, though. Talk about free. We're funded mostly by grants from the city and the state, and one of our missions is to allow radio and television stations to play translated messages that are good for the general public, whether it's health issues, whether it's vaccines, whether it's tsunami warnings, whatever it is. But we do it with 14 different languages, including Vietnamese, Cantonese, Marshallese, Chukis. I mean, the list is long. But I would want to invite anyone who's interested. You have a program that might be beneficial to the general public. Please contact Ethnic Education Hawaii. We do have a website, ethniceducation.org. I'm Lorene Godfrey. I handle all the grants and administration of all of these programs that we put on the radio and television. So come on down. Let us help you put your message out to the public, and we're more than happy to do it. And thanks to Agnes, she happens to be our president of Ethnic Education Hawaii.
And Larry was our
Was a former president, right? So we're just covered with goodness around here.
yes, and we're very thankful. It's been around since 1993.
Right. This is our 30th year anniversary. Hopefully we can pull together some kind of celebration. So stay tuned.
Yes. And it's been very critical. And the founder is Leona Jonah.
Yes.
And she's a refugee. She was a refugee from Hungary.
From Hungary.
And
yeah.
she really identified with other immigrants.
Yeah. She saw the need because when she first came over, I think her first residence was in Los Angeles area, and she was an accountant. So she was a skilled person. She knew her stuff. But it was hard for her to, blend in with the American culture. So language was a big part of her challenge, because she didn't speak English when she arrived.
Right.
And so her heart is all about making sure that people who do not understand English very well have a resource to find out about different things that would help them, whether it's voting rights or how to get an attorney if you run into a car, or how to get insurance. When that happens to a person who does not speak English, they're lost. They are just lost. So we try to be like a bridge, if that was a good word, to help people with those kinds of informational topics for general public.
Yeah, so tiko na ni Lorene kat dete founder ti Ethnic Education Hawaii, idi may kaumumay na ti Hawaii, medyo di awan dagitoy services or narigat nga sapol dagitoy immigrants ken dagitoy refugees ken asylees dagitoy services oray no may panggap ti healthcare, the legal rights da, no, dete pay may panggap ti insurance on na dumaduma nga masapsapol. Some of the things nga we take for granted, dete basic things nga we take for granted here. No katsangsangpet yu kapumayo ti Hawaii di amo ti tatao no ti papananda kung mapagsalusudan. Iso ti Ethnic Education Hawaii, we make sure nga dito resources could adan sa mai saun man ni Lorene.
Oh, I just wanted to make one other thing, one other point, and that is, as I mentioned earlier, we partner with radio stations and television, which is very important because a lot of people who don't understand or speak English, they can't read materials either. They can't watch television and get the information either. So what we try to do with our partners on radio and television is to bring this information in their language so that they can understand what they should do if they have to file for unemployment or if they have to get a driver's license. Something very simple that all of us take for granted. they don't get that information. So we try to do that. Yes, there are organizations at the state like Office of Language Access and things like that, but even then, like, how do they know where to go to get that? Whereas some of our radio station hosts, they are in the community, for example, the Pompeians, you know, the Vietnamese people, so they know they can go to the radio and hear the information of not just about their culture, but about these kinds of issues where we can help them. And that's our mission, is to help them understand so they can get along in the community and be citizens here in our state.
That's a very good point. So I'll start off with the last point nga imbaga ni Lorene. Ti kunana kahit ming ti ethnic education Hawaii nga ipadamag dagitoy informasyon tapnon they can transition into detoy baro nga community da can help us to get along as a community. And nalalaing ni Larry siguro ti Ilocano na so nga ma-explica na data ang tipay ibagbaga ni Lorene ket dagitoy di makaawat ti English di da siguro kay mabasa ti English. So ti mission mi ket ket ipadamag mi amin dagitoy importante nga kaslak ko nudtoy ti papananda nga driver's license da. Nudtoy ko ti papananda nga mga lati ID da no di da agmaneho ken dagitoy pay dagitoy healthcare and they pay no ti papananda ko no kayat dati ag-apply ti trabaho dagiti social security ado. So that's very important. Thank you so much, Lorene. We really appreciate it.
It's a blessing to be here.
Oh, oh, she's so full of aloha, isn't she? I think this is really underscores what ethnic education is about. And we are making vital communications accessible for all of Hawaii, not just English speakers. And I know how important that is, especially during these trying times. Yeah. Thank you. Come on down. That's the message. Come on down. Hello, Larry.
All right, so great for Agnes and Rochelle to be going around. Perhaps you can go over to Times.
The Times.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay, Dave.
Okay, are
can
you following us here?
You just point. He can only go
Yes.
too far.
We are going over, crossing the Philcom Center, and I see also I
Nice
spotted
sunny day.
our beautiful dancer. She's probably in the ballroom, but we're coming over here. Isn't this a beautiful spot to begin with? Times, Pharmacy. Oh, I think we chased away the people who were here. And here's Carl again. Hi, Carl.
So right now we're at the Times Pharmacy booth, and it's nice because when you think of Times, you're only thinking of groceries. But today, here with us is Mia Tran. Mia, what are you servicing today?
Okay, so we are offering different kinds of vaccines as well as the information on the service we offer, especially for diabetes education for patients who've been diagnosed with diabetes, or we also have diabetes prevention program. And in terms of our vaccines, we offer shingle vaccines as well as pneumonia vaccines and so on. Lots on the list. So feel free to stop by if you need to catch up with your vaccines.
I did hear that they have a prize, and a lot of the services that they have are related to diabetes, which is a real problem in the Filipino community, especially after I'm going to eat like dinuguan or like adobo. So what is the prize that you have to do? What do you have to do for the prize?
All you have to do is come spin the wheel and come get a prize. So we have snacks, gift cards, pill containers, bags. So come visit us.
Oh, I heard bags. And
Michelle,
one of
I
these pills.
see you wanting to spin that wheel.
Oh yeah, let me try. Let me see.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm spinning the wheel right now, and they have snacks, some goodies. Let's see. Wait, this counts, you know. I'm spinning the wheel right now. Okay, so right now I have snacks.
Snack.
Okay.
It's a dark blue snack.
What is it?
Pick any snacks you like.
Okay.
Anyone you like, Michelle?
Okay. What is
Collins.
Collins? Also, I'm speaking to Collins. And what is your favorite healthy snack?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Okay. So I got the popcorn.
Yay!
Thank you, Colin.
Yes, thank you. And you're providing shingle shots too, right? Yes.
I only handling the radio.
Oh, wow. Nangagyo data? Yay. And then, so please
Agnes.
come over to Times
Agnes, we did not
and
hear.
Pharmacy. And where are you located in Waipahu?
We're right down the road off of Farrington and Waipahu Depot Road. That's our location.
Hey, 2 locations. They are at, that's actually by the bus transit, right? Yep. So it's right down the road. Talagang yanda. But today it's even closer. Di mo pa kadanagan ti parking. Umay kayo ito'y. So let's see. We are going over to, I think, the Waipahu High School table. So we're going to head this way because they have been holding on to the prizes for us. And
I also
they've been
wanted-
noting down. But before that, Gwen Arbao is here. I know I'm putting her in the spot. I saw she just arrived, but she came all the way from Manoa, and she's going to teach us how to dance itik itik. Right, Gwen?
Sure, yes.
And Gwen actually is was an apprentice of Wayne Mendoza. And if those of you have gone to University of Hawaii or seen the dance performances, Wayne was a much loved professor teaching dance at the University of Hawaii for many years. We just lost him. And so this is really a precious thing, special thing for Gwen to be here to help us, to teach us. So, Waipahu High School, are you going to be ready to learn to dance? Itik, itik? Yay! I see the teacher going, thumbs up! And so we'll hear more from Gwen in a while, but in the meantime, we want to show you what some of the prizes are, or tell you what some of the prizes are here.
Oh wait, before we start, I wanted to say go Marauders and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Yay!
Woo!
Congratulations. Any graduates here? I know there's one on the Philcom Cares table. Not yet? So we'll have them for a few more years. So who wants to be the spokesperson to tell us about these giveaways? I know you're not shy because you came to the fiesta and you were talking in Ilocano to people. And so if you are, don't be shy. I'll be right here next to you. And I will just ask you questions. How's that? Who's the volunteer? Okay. We are having, all right. Awesome. I can hear myself. This is so cool. Okay. We'll have our junior reporter. Go on, Rishal.
Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, so we have Layla from, is this HOSA?
It's Student Board of Directors.
Okay, so it's the Student Board of Directors. What is your uniform that you're wearing?
We're wearing scrubs today.
Okay, what is the patch?
The Academy of Health and Sciences.
Okay, so we have the Academy of Health and Science and the board. I'm sorry, say that again.
Student Board of Directors.
The board of directors. Okay, so I see that you have blood pressure monitors and bags here. Are you guys going to instruct how to use these? Yeah. Okay, good. What is important in doing a blood pressure test?
Oh, yeah. Put your feet flat on the floor. Make sure that your hand is at your heart level. And make sure that everything is... Yeah, you're calm. Yeah, you put your cup on the arm. Everything to make sure that you get a good reading for your...
You know, it's funny. Before I take a blood pressure reading at an exam at Kaiser Permanente, I usually have to walk up, walk somewhere or go rushing to my appointment. So I don't know if that has an effect to my results. Do you think that me walking up the stairs would probably result in false tests?
Yes.
Okay. So don't. Maybe you should take a 15-second rest before you take a test, right, Agnes?
Ano ti blood pressure mo? Michelle,
No. What?
do you know what your blood pressure is?
No, actually, I don't. I don't want to know right now.
I think we need a volunteer. Who wants to know their blood pressure?
Okay, actually, I'll take my blood pressure right now.
Oh, she's being brave.
So,
Okay.
I'm a little scared and a little shaky because I actually ate like dinaguan and all that.
Michelle, I think this is a good time to check then. And then we have a volunteer. David, come on down. David is brave. David, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is David Florando. I am with KNDI also, and was an officer of the Ethnic Education Hawaii. And kada kayo ang tingnan niya gitata, kagbibuya iti Facebook Live, iti health into action, spring into health. Umay kayo dito courtyard iti Philcom Center, tapno makita yo dagiti na duma-duma nga exhibits ken makapag-participar kayo para kanyayo apo laglalo mo adda pigiti marikrik nayo kat mabaling kayo nga agpakita ka dito na duma-duma nga booth.
David, I think we'll have to bring you inside to check your blood pressure because we don't have batteries for these prizes.
Well, I did see that all of these products are new, so they're just opening them up, and I think that they're giving away new.
10. We have 10. Yes. But we'll bring you inside and have your blood pressure checked. So, those listeners, we are moving indoors and checking on blood pressure of David.
Okay. Well, this health fair is education, screening, play some games. I just want to make sure, Rochelle, your mic is okay. Can you say hello? Okay. Yeah, let me change the battery on that. And what else? Who should be coming here, Agnes? Who should be coming here? I think your mic is off. Yeah.
Who else should be coming here to be interviewed?
No, who should be coming to attend this health fair?
Okay, so we are inviting all the young ones, the middle-aged ones, the elderly. Everyone is invited to come here, and it's free. Whether you're from this community, Waipahu community, or other parts of the island, please join us. As well as, this is for all of Hawaii. So no particular ethnic group. All of us are one. And, I know there are many things happening this weekend, including at the Bishop Museum. There's actually a big Micronesian event happening there. But here in Waipahu, where it's closer for you, please join us. It's open to everybody. Everyone's welcome. And Filipino Community Center is open to everybody. I know it says Filipino, but it's named that because this is a project that was started 20 years ago. Yeah, or it opened 20 years ago, 21 years ago almost. And we are... Okay. We are going in to interview Aloha Care. And we'll go into the ballroom and we'll be right at the door. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
All right. Because Aloha Care, AP Bamrang Ruan is the executive director of Office of Language Access, and Rachel actually worked there before, and she's coming here. Aloha. Oh, actually, we have another staff. So right here, we'll be interviewing them. Yeah. So we have a better reception.
Hello. Hi. So we're with Aloha Care. Can you hear me okay? Should I take off the... Oh. Okay, so we're with Aloha Care, and what we do is we're a health insurance carrier, and we help people with... Oh, I'm sorry. So we help people with Medicare and Medicaid, and mainly here to... And we're mainly here with our company, and so our actually team... What we do is we help service our members, and so by doing that is, when we help our members sign up for Medicare, Medicaid, or just Medicaid, we have our best local care people here to help service them, if they need help with doctors, transportation, or, actually care navigation. So one thing's really good with us. Oh, can I?
Do you have any free goodies today?
We sure do. So we have rice spoons. We have, we also have Band-Aids and first aid kits. So stop by and talk sorry and get to know what we do, and we can see if we can help. Okay? Thank you.
Vicky, one more question. I heard that the most language requested, frequently requested language is Ilocano. Is that true of your clients?
Yes, a lot. A lot of Ilocano, Visayan, Tagalog. Yes. So yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I think that just goes to show that, Aloha Care does provide, a lot of assistance to our Filipino community.
Yes.
And yeah.
And we have members, a lot of our members or our workers are, are, yes. So, and then we have agents as well that speaks our language too. So, we want to make sure that we're giving care and we're supporting our Filipino community. So
wonderful.
Is there a way
we have translation.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
So if someone who does not speak English very well, could they just call the same number as the English spoken?
If not, we do have like a carrier that we work with that helps with translation. So that way we want to make sure that we're, communicating accurately and effectively with our members, right? To make sure that they get our care.
Yeah. So tikunada no di maawatan dagiti cliente da ti English at da dagiti ag-interpret ti lengguahe da.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky.
Of course.
Yeah.
So come and see what we got, and we would love to see everybody that comes. Thank
Just
you.
Nina. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Vicky.
So it's now, let's see here, 10:44. So at 11 o'clock, we will start the workshop for the Itik Itik. And we want to make that announcement. So, Rochelle, I'll leave you here to chat a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'll go get them ready and make sure we make the announcement in the ballroom too about it.
Okay. Let's see. So we could go over to Philcom Cares and then Kaiser Permanente, and then we'll also go into the ballroom. I'm not sure if you could catch it at our section, but if not, you could still listen to us at KNDI and Facebook. Oh, okay. Before we head over to Philcom Cares, I want to point out the Filipino JC And I know they're smiling right now because I'm going to ask them questions. Okay? Okay. So, what is your name?
Patrick, hello.
And just to say again, this is Filipino JCs of Honolulu. And what are you doing here at the health fair today?
Well, today we're helping out the Philcom Center sell different products, food, mostly or snacks, Filipino snacks of variety, drinks, and some other products as well. We got slippers, shampoo and conditioner. Just stuff, refreshments for any of our visitors who are coming out to check out the event today.
And in general, what kind of things do you do at the Filipino JC of Honolulu?
For us, we're a civic organization trying to help young individuals develop themselves as professionals and individuals as well, and also to enlighten them about Filipino cultural and heritage.
Oh, okay. So I know that you have some Filipino snacks here on your table. Speaking of Filipino cultural and heritage, what kind of snacks do you have here? Okay, actually, I wanted to say, what is your favorite Filipino snack? I guess we can go with Patrick first.
Okay, I wouldn't be able to describe all of them because I know only my favorite is the shrimp, the prawns over here, the Oshi's one. Anything. These prawn crackers. That's my favorite. That's the only one I can describe.
You know, I actually saw an award show on TikTok, and they were saying that everyone's answer is prawn crackers. And it's funny that you even said that. Oh, actually, the camera is right here. So, I'm sorry. But, so we also have like the hair shampoo. I remember growing up with these, with the silky hair shampoo. And they have so different kind of snacks, the Filipino slippers. Oh, and I learned today, for Filipino slippers, they say rubber shoes. Rubber shoes, for another way to say, shoes, but in a Filipino way, I guess. Okay, besides the snack that we have here, Patrick, what is your healthy go-to snack?
My healthy go-to snack is probably at most one a day. I was going to say at least one a day.
What is one a day?
Well, just eating one snack a day of these kind, because if you eat too much, I don't know if that's healthy or not. Maybe it'll make you feel full, but I don't know if that's too healthy. So I would think maybe at most one a day of these kind of Filipino snacks. But building bananas, apples, fruits like that, more other healthy snacks as well. So these kind maybe at most one a day.
You know, it's funny. I'm asking him what kind of healthy snack he prefers, and he says once a day. I thought it was a milkshake, but I guess also in moderation of your processed food, right? You can add and also add fruits to your diet. Okay, thank you for answering your questions. Okay, so now I am over to the Philcom Cares booth. I have Barbara here. Hi, Barbara. Barbara, what do you know of Philcom Cares? Never mind. Barbara doesn't want to be interviewed. Okay, so I have students here. Our newly graduated Waipahu High School student, Raquel Matas. Woo for Waipahu. Okay, so for Philcom Cares, what do you do at the health fair?
Here at our booth, we provide COVID resources, and we also provide COVID test kits as well as freebies. And if you want to go ahead and get vaccinated, we do have gift cards. So if you get vaccinated, we do have things we can give you.
Thank you, Raquel. And also we have our social media specialist, Angel. Oh, we have to cheer for her too. Woo-hoo! Chihu, she said. Chihu. Okay. So, what is your name?
My name is Angel.
And her last name is Blue. She's Filipino, and yes, that is a Filipino last name. We confirmed Blue is a Filipino last name. So, Blue, Blue, what is your favorite Filipino snack?
Polvoron.
Okay, Pulveron. But what is your snack?
I don't think I have one.
I think we need to improve that at the health fair today. So, as they mentioned, they have coloring books, and we'll be doing vaccination clinic for flu shots and the Pfizer Moderna. So, again, today, it's free to have Pfizer vaccine. Today is free to have Pfizer vaccine because it may not be free after the public health emergency. So, speaking of our vaccination clinic, I'm going to head over to Kaiser Permanente. Hi, everybody. Are we allowed to interview you? Oh, no, I don't want, I won't interview. Yeah, okay. Okay, so actually, I'll go back to Kaiser Permanente. They're kind of busy right now. Let's see.
All right, Richelle will take it over from here. Agnes has some guests joining us on the radio table. So let's go ahead, Agnes. Yes, we are live on KNDI 1270 AM, live on 104.7 FM, and live on Maui, KRM Internet Radio 97.9 FM. So back to Agnes.
Hi. Thank you very much for joining us today. We have Queens, and I'm happy to welcome Nicole and Angel. Angel actually has been part of our PhilCom Cares from the beginning. So nice to see you now at Queens. And I noticed on one of your banners, you were talking about the signs of stroke. So this is really very important to know about. Oftentimes we miss the signs. And so Nicole, you're the expert. Angel, if you could talk about that, and yeah.
Well, first of all, thank you for having us. Queens is happy to be here and to be out in the community. We're from the Neuroscience Institute at the Queens Medical Center, and we're here today to teach people about the signs of stroke. There's a very quick and simple acronym, which is B FAST. B FAST. So B stands for balance issues, E stands for eye problems, F stands for face drooping, A stands for arm weakness, S stands for speech problems. If you see any one of these signs or symptoms, it's a very likely cause that somebody is having a stroke. So T would be for time. That means you need to call you need to call 911 right away. Stroke care begins in the ambulance. Don't drive somebody, and these would be sudden onset symptoms. This isn't something that they're constantly having all the time. Any one of these signs is a possible stroke. 1.9 million brain cells could die per minute if somebody's having a stroke in their brain. So calling 911 is the fastest way to get care. Angel, did you have anything to add?
I think you covered it really well. Yeah, in stroke care we have
We need to turn on your mic.
Hello? Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Nicole, I think you covered it really well. Thank you for that. And in stroke care, we have a saying that time is brain, because like Nicole said, for every minute that a stroke is left untreated, millions of neurons are dying, or millions of brain cells are dying, and we want to save as much brain as possible in order to improve, your quality of life later down the line after you receive a stroke, or after you get a stroke. And if it seems as we've seen patients that thought that their stroke was merely a headache, and they would sleep it off, when in reality it was actually a stroke. So it's very important that our community recognizes the signs and symptoms of a stroke, especially our Filipino community, because stroke has a large impact on our community. So being able to maintain your blood pressure, your cholesterol, making sure you maintain a healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, those are great ways to prevent a stroke. So May is Stroke Awareness Month, and Queens and the Hawaii Stroke Coalition will be out in the community throughout this whole month, educating our community about stroke prevention and stroke awareness. So thank you, Philcom Cares, for having us.
I forgot. I think you speak Ilocano or Tagalog too.
I can understand. I don't speak as honestly. Ate, I mix up Ilocano and Tagalog a lot, so it's like I can't speak it fluently, but I can understand it. But yeah, if you want, we have some resources in Ilocano right now. They're from the Department of Health, and if you want translated materials, you can always go to the Department of Health website. They have Tagalog and Ilocano resources available, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Correct. And today here at the health fair, Queens is offering free blood pressure screenings. Blood pressure is a major cause of strokes here in Hawaii. And if you're not able to make it today, you're welcome to go to your local fire station. They often offer free blood pressure screenings. And you should really check in with your physician at least once a year to make sure that your blood pressure is maintained at a healthy rate.
So ti ko na make sure nga check upon you ti blood pressure you no kwa palasak man na dito na sayat nga cheat sheet ta para kanyak nga agsa amo na basit ti Ilocano hangkunay nga way idiretso no daduma ti ko na ditoy bigbigam dagiti sinyals ti stroke awagan ti 911 adagos tapno mangisalakan ti biag so save your life. Tawagan nyo ti 911. Don't delay. Deto'y signal, signs of stroke, FAST, F-A-S-T. Kasta tayo kunada, naglagi po nyo, di kadno adalentya, ag-fast kayo kunada, F-A-S-T. So, face, deto'y rupam, no kas pagarigan ti maysa bangir nga rupam, kat ag sabali, deto'y awan rignana, uno sa bali ti motion na so deta may nga signal ti stroke. Dete pa may sa dete arms ko nada A. Dete initial ko data ARM. Ay dengkla ang S. So arms ko nada dete takyagyo mabalin kading ingatu tagiti agpada at takyag. Can you raise both them up same or dete may sa di mo maingato? Dete S as in sunny, not no dadto mo may kabalita hang tayo nga may diretso dete letra tayo speech dete pinagsarita tayo. Oh, that's S, speech, sarita. Agpada dati first. So ti panggasong ket madi maitindihan ni nagbalinmot nga Tagalog daytan when no halo dete ti kayat na nga saon data no kaslati pinagsarita kita jak na idiretso naghalo nga talaga hanga nagsusurot pinagsarita. So S, your speech they pinagsasarita, and T dete oras data orasin ti panagawag ti 911 tata. Don't delay. Itan. 911. No suspecto you. Dete antique, dete kapsat ni tatang ko. She just had a stroke recently actually. And then so, dete kabagyak, ije Pilipinas, tinang tawag kanyak via Facebook. Tikunan ipadamag na kanyak, and then tikunan apay sikat timang ipadamag kanyak. Wan at tinawagan tagpa Dr. Jai Filipinas wan at tinawagan tagpa laang te kasinsin mo ko na. So Allah itinawagan tagpa laang di ta kumanagtawagan ti 911 ko wungarod ko na isong tawagan nyo lang call 911, don't hesitate, you feel any of these. But there's one thing that I want to follow up, Nicole. You said that these symptoms may not be consistent or it may just happen once in a while.
These symptoms would be a sudden onset.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, somebody is having these symptoms.
Okay. Okay. So, di kayat nga sa data, hanga kasla, kang kanayon data symptoms. Talagang immediate, it's something unusual. Kasi pag rin ko hangati mariklik na yun yung kang kanyang hanang agite, oh, no, agreeing kayo tibigat, kat sa bali dete, no? I think Larry is about to say something to add to that. Larry?
Saan nga karkar na?
I would.
It may happen at any time. But I do have a question, and I'm so glad that I'm spending my Saturday here because I'm learning. I didn't realize be fast and fast. And I could keep this for my radio program on Sunday and Monday. So when you mentioned about checking yourself consistently, checking your blood pressure, and I check mine before I do any intakes. So that's about 6:30 in the morning, and then I check mine before I go to bed. Are those the right two times to check, or should I be adjusting it? Because it seems like in the morning, I have high blood pressure. And then in the evening, it's nice and mellow.
Do you take blood pressure medication?
Yes, I do.
So I think like what you're doing, like I'm not a nurse or a doctor per se, but then my dad, he has high blood pressure, so we monitor his blood pressure regularly, and what you're doing sounds like what my dad is doing, or like what the doctor has told my dad to do, is as long as it's consistent, that you're taking your blood pressure regularly at certain times of the day, as long as you maintain that consistency, then you can see the trends in your blood pressure.
Yeah.
Do you want to add to that?
We often recommend that you keep a log. So you could just write it down on a notepad or a piece of paper. And then that way, because your blood pressure is never going to be exactly the same every time you take it. So that way you can see the history, and then when you go to see your doctor, which we're hoping you're doing regularly, you can show them that log. So at our booth, we are actually giving away flyers that show you how to take your blood pressure, because you can buy these monitors in local stores like Long, CVS, Walgreens, Amazon. So we encourage people to take their own, like which you're doing at home, and keeping a log. And so we're giving away some flyers that have a log on the back. And then that way your doctor can see a trend. Yeah. And that's because you can't possibly remember every day if you're taking it multiple times. And so we really recommend to our community that you keep a log.
Yeah. The way I keep a log, my son-in-law is a doctor. And so I was telling them one day that I was having a headache, and that's unusual because I don't normally have any headaches. And they said, hey, Dad, you better start monitoring your blood pressure. So a way that we can keep record of the blood pressure is I text it to my wife. So we have a designated Ohana information so that everybody can see. My daughter is also a nutritionist, dietitian, and so they are interested in knowing where I am. And then, of course, I'm interested too because it's only me who can make the change, no one else. And it's only me who will go down there and no one else. And so I have to start, and at my age, I have to start really looking at myself.
But it sounds like you have a great support system, and if you include your family and friends in this mission to be healthy, you can have support and be accountable. They can help you to be accountable. So that's great.
We are so fortunate that we have all of our exhibitors here, including Queens, and of course Queens Services, everyone in the whole state of Hawaii. And we are very thankful of your presence and taking the time to be with us and talking to our listeners on air and our viewers online.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. We're very excited to be here and to work within the community here in Waipahu. So thank you.
Yeah, so we do this with Philcom Cares, and salute to Philcom Cares because they continue their community outreach program using other partners in the community to get the word out. And good job to our co-chair of Philcom Chairs, Philcom Cares, yeah, Agnes.
Thank you. We couldn't do it without volunteers like Angel and others, and I want to recognize our co-chair, Amy Agbayani, and co-founder, May Rose de la Cruz. And so we want to take this time now to, again, thank you so much and invite you to learn how to dance the itik itik. Maybe Angel, maybe we'll give Nicole a break and Angel can teach her.
Thank
But
you.
now it's time for us to move to the courtyard. And you're gonna.
I just wanted to add one
Sure.
thing. It takes a village, so we all need each other. We only have one body, and it all is interconnected. So together we can help everyone have a healthier, happier, long life.
That kind of goes along with Philcom Cares' mission, which is connecting, caring, community. And then the other hat I wear is I'm the director of the Health Careers Opportunity Program at the University of Hawaii, so creating a diverse healthcare workforce to serve our community. So let's go find now. Thank you again, and I invite you to stay and learn the dance. She's smiling at me.
Thank you.
I'd love to learn
Nicole
the dance.
and Nicole and Angel, big mahalo for taking the time to stop by.
Yeah. Maraming salamat for having us. Yeah.
Aba, magaling ka palang mag-Tagalog.
Amuna.
Oo. You should use the language more often.
Yeah.
That will be very helpful to a lot of people.
I definitely need to practice. It's just figuring out how to distinguish between the two languages, because growing up with both, you kind of mix up a little bit. But yeah, definitely a lot more practice will
That
help.
I can understand. My wife is Tagalog. I'm Ilocano. We speak English at home.
Yeah. That's the common language.
Yeah.
And the universal language is dance and music.
Yeah, definitely.
Good segue.
Yeah. So
Thank you,
thank you
Nicole.
again.
Thank you, Angel.
And we'll move on to the courtyard. Angel, you're staying, right?
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to, here we have Gwen, and then she'll be teaching itik itik. And who do you have here with you? Aw, she is looking at the mic, and pretty soon she's going to take over for me. But Gwen, we're going to move over to where there's more shade on that side. Does that work? Okay. And I can, are you going to dance it? Yeah, okay. Okay. So we're going over to Waipahu High School and inviting everyone else to learn to dance. Hey, what happened to our Waipahu High School students? Okay. Angel, you want to gather some of those? And then ask Carl to make an announcement. Ask Carl to make an announcement. Yes. So we are going to find the... Yes. Yes. We're gathering the people to help them learn to dance. And then we can set up here. And I'm going to go around and see what's going at the front as we get ready here. Yes? And let me know. I mean, they're very great in helping out with all our exhibitors. So anything you need, they can help with you. And I'll be right back. We're getting some people here, getting acquainted. So we'll probably need to be, where's the coolest part? Right there, maybe? Yeah, or right here? Where would you like us? Over here? Okay, I guess here would be great. Yes. All right. So we're going over the Philcom Cares table and inviting them to learn the itik itik. Would you like to learn how to dance? No. We're going to be right there. You might want to join us. Okay, so we're here and we're in the corner of the Philcom Cares table. And we have somebody here. Oh, she's hiding from us. we are inviting you all to learn to dance itik. I need some volunteers to dance itik. Yeah, with the Waipahu High School students. You don't have to be experienced, but I know you have a little bit of experience. Angel, would you like to join us as well? Yeah, come on. I think Natalie got it under control. And Barbara is here too if help is needed. Hi, Barbara.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, this way.
I'm back. This
Yay!
is Michelle, and I'm back for the interview.
Interview. You're doing now the
I had to-
itik dance.
What? I don't know what.
Okay, you can introduce the itik dance, and I'll go.
Okay.
Find some other people there, and we're gonna be. Oh, look.
So these two volunteers here are also doing the itik.
Yes,
dance?
they are.
I
So you
just said
can
it on
ask
the
them.
spot, so they don't know.
Yes.
What is the itik dance?
You know who can answer
Okay.
that question the best? It's Gwen.
So the itik is a dance and it's performed to a music called Dehano. And there was a woman, a South dancer in Surigao named Kanang, and she was asked to dance the Sibay at a baptismal ceremony, and she got really excited and started to add her own movements, and she started to imitate the movements of a duck splashing water on its back. And the people in attendance really loved it, and they got up and they started to follow her and learn the dance that she was creating in the moment. And then this became very popular and lasted. And so in Surigao, especially in Lanusa and places surrounding cities, very popular dance. I'm doing it today.
That's great, Gwen. Could you tell us a little bit about how you got into Philippine dancing?
I took Manong Wayne Mendoza's class in 2007 at the urging of a friend, and I was in the class 5 weeks. And Michael Javines, who was supposed to teach this, but he's out today with a sprained ankle or something. He sprained his ankle, yeah. He asked me to be in his company. And so I've been doing it ever since. But it was really quite a happy accident. And then I got involved with helping Manong Wayne teach, and I did that for 10 years, and then started working on an apprenticeship with him through SFHCA. Yeah.
Wonderful. I think we have some others here who want to learn how to dance the itik, or perhaps. So I know what happened to our PMAH. But we can get started, and I'll let them know that it's getting started. And then you have their music. Do you want us to play? Okay. Oh, they got it going? Okay. Great. Okay, everyone ready? We want to get into a line, probably more towards that side. Yes? Yes. We're doing it right here. And then we have the youth also ready to dance on this side. And your names are?
Eliel.
My name's Carl.
Right. Please join the group over there. Okay. More dancers. Come on down. Yes, right here. Hey. I'll be back.
Dave, can we make sure that she has a microphone? Can we make sure that she has a microphone so that we can hear? For those of you who are listening to us on radio, we are live on air from Filipino Community Center here in Waipahu. Come and join us. We do have a free, open to the public health fair. Dagatay patak ng Ilocano po, awisan da kayong umay dito Filipino Community Center. Madama kaming agsarsarita ti radyo ita, da kami ditoy courtyard iti Filipino Community Center. Ado dagiti exhibitors ditoy agdagop iti 38 dagiti exhibitors ditoy. Sindadaan da nga tumulong kada kayo, tumulong ang mga palawag kada kayo, no kasanoting kayo pinang maintenar iti nakaradkad a pinagbiag, nasalon at a pinagbiag. Kasari tayo iday, Ilocano, Tagalog, English, at sindadaan da nga tumulong kada kayo, kastapay matulungan da kayo nga